get a run going. See how that works out for us. All right. I haven't done Sai in a while, so I'm gonna do that. We just get a good plague run going. It's been a while since we've done that. I've been doing a lot of excavate stuff.
Happy New Year, Roffle. I mean my subscription length. I can't think of anything else in particular that would refer to sorry.
No, of course not. Thank you, Kali. Appreciate the full year of support. All right, let's go Gathering Storm and Ghoul Man. All right, then we will go ahead and build our deck and make one quick adjustment, because there's no world in which
Happy New Year, Roffle. Here's to another year of cows, wows, and chat giving the best card suggestions.
It's one way to describe it. Thank you, Carbonation. Appreciate the bits.
Well met.
And Catastro, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Why do I have a blood rune still? There we go. That was weird. I also don't really think I'm a fan of the projectionist in here. Let's go body bagger instead. That seems good. All right, let's get a deck intro in, and then we will play some Hearthstone. Welcome, zombie. All right, folks, the deck is Triple Unholy Sai Plague Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to shuffle a bunch of plagues into our opponent's deck, make them draw them until their hero explodes. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. All right. Let's make sure this is in the right spot as well.
Hi, Roffle.
Hi.
I've got the flu before the night and I've spent my time watching your videos. Thank you for the entertainment.
Well, thank you to Dimitri for the super chat. Hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you for that support. All right. Let's get this going. Plan on making more arena content. My plan is to continue making content that people watch. That is, I don't know what that will entail. I do have a couple more arena runs like queued up, so there will be some posted, and I'll make a decision about that moving forward.
Sai versus Drekthar for the Frostwolf Clan.
Okay.
Finally, a real fight.
Game 1 Dragon Druid seems about right. Passives are you looking forward to? Probably Mummy Magic. Maybe some recycling. Or cannibalism.
Yeah, me have that for you.
Today you will meet your ancestors. Fly, Polly.
By Acarus.
Huh. That's not what I was expecting here.
Today you will meet your ancestors.
Yeah, so fresh.
What does that mean? Like, I honestly don't know. But it's interesting. Based pirate warrior, phrase I never thought it would cross my lips. Yeah. Big same. Big same.
The citadel stands still.
Does the warrior card for direct Thar do? I think it clears the board, removes minions, draws a weapon. Maybe all of the above. I sincerely don't know.
Today you will meet your ancestors.
Everybody needs a castle.
I think this is maybe a little too slow. It's possible I come to regret that though. But this is game 1, so I don't know how late we're planning to go. Discover a weapon, equip it, and destroy all minions for 7 mana. That sounds about right. So I was vaguely close, sort of. Oh, welcome, Mohammed. Oh, welcome, Gulk. Whirlwind. Did that do a whole lot? Oh, hero power is why it costs 0 there. That's in the box. Alright, I've got 2 and 4 next turn. I haven't the slightest clue when the mini set will be revealed, but I imagine it's getting close.
Will the opponent prepare the mecha chicken?
That is a possibility. And definitely worth considering. Thank you, Carbonation. Uh-oh. Where'd our board go?
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Nice. I probably do want to forge this, not only just so that I can get more corpses for the Maraudgar, but also so that I can get the Ignis online. Hey, there's the card. There is no Helia in this deck, Roffle. I'm aware. That is, in my defense, only because it would be impossible for me to add it to the deck. Welcome, Theo.
That feels good. That feels
Nice.
good.
What if you get another 6 Helia run? Why stop at 6? Let's go for 7.
This place is scary.
Celia stack like Odin's. No, and also Odin doesn't stack anymore. So yes, yeah. Do I have any plagues in their deck left?
Well met.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Dimitri, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. You're welcome, Onu.
I am low on cards.
Taunts, Roffle, that's cheating. Now the opponent can't go face. Well, they started it. They played the taunts first.
Time runs low.
My blade be thirsty.
This is why we played a taunt. Oh, good Adrian.
Piratetion check. That means you two chat.
The loss will be more.
What now? Thank you, Mr. Meat Missile. Not sure what, oh, hydration check. Couldn't tell what Brian was yapping about there. I mean, getting the Staff of the Primus guaranteed seems pretty good for 0 mana. Small backpacks is also fine. Obviously, Crystal Gem is generally very good. Let's do something a little bit specific. It's more fun to do things specific to what the deck is doing, right? So let's go arm guards. Double Marrowgar. Seems like a lot of fun. So let's do that. And by double, I mean triple. Yeah, welcome, Star Swirler.
Well met.
Happy New Year, Roffle. Looking forward to enjoying the next year of Dragon Druid. I mean, you.
I am in position.
Finally.
Thank you, Goran. Appreciate the 2 months. From my experience, multiple Marigars aren't the best because the first depleted your corpses. Yeah, but you've got draw consistency, and also you have to consider that it's really funny. So.
Think fast.
Welcome, Game Overs. Kali, thank you for the 100 bits. It's an open petition to Blizzard to rename the format Dragon Duels. I think you might be onto something.
My pain doesn't
This is a good time to queue into this matchup, but maybe not the best hand for it until we get... Okay. Until we get the Tomb Trader. Can just go bump and play the... I mean, I was going to take that trade anyway, so just saved me a bit of help.
The more you struggle, the better. Think fast.
No reason to play this here.
This place is scary. The citadel stands strong.
That's likely to be helpful here.
Think fast.
Might as well just take a bump here so that we can... This is looking pretty good too. Basically, just make sure that these kill off the Shaggy here. Sulfur just makes a canyon useless though. Yeah, it's like, it's also just less pressure a lot of times than the innate hero power is, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but everyone always tells me I need to be playing it when I play Taunt Warrior because it has the word taunt in it. Let's just go here. It's not perfect, but I think it's about as good as it's going to get. I don't have that many more shuffle effects for my plagues because I don't yet have a hell yeah.
This place is scary.
Out of my jungle!
I think the important thing here is that we queued into Taunt Warrior before the...
Bone torment! Death cannot be bound.
before the endurance training is online, which is nice.
Job's done.
But we are a bit off curve here.
One orc scrap is another orc's armor.
It's fine, let's die in this turn anyway.
I say resolve.
Everybody needs a castle.
Ah yes, this generates corpses when it dies. Got a variety of options for next turn. We can Eulogizer, Fist, Ignis. We can Primus. We can Marrowgar. It really depends on what the setup is from the opponents. Kind of like the Fist on that. Somehow I miscounted my mana pretty horribly there, but we'll pretend like that was what I planned on doing the whole time. Yeah, you can discover multi-rune cards, just not triple rune cards.
one.
Never forgotten. Food for the worms. Finally.
It's a little bit stickier than the farmhand. Very nice. It's just lethal with the Primus.
Cards don't fail me now. The rules decide your fate. Blood, remnants of life.
Ma and Pa just here for emotional support. Death Charger seems fine. Probably just want the second staff. As funny as more Maragars would be. Nothing but warriors so far. And each a different type of warrior, too.
Finally, a real fight.
You're welcome, Dank. Probably looking to save the coin with this hand for the Maragar. Because we go here, forge this, play it. Wait, that's a taunt warrior.
Think fast.
So we get through it the hard way. Oh, welcome, Falls.
Candle much lighter.
Opponent's rich.
Think fast.
I don't think it's worth coining the body bagger. Probably room in my curve for it at some point.
Think fast. The loss will be mourned.
Got either this or this and this. I might just want this for like a 5-mana weapon at this point. Well, I know what I'm spending my Primus on.
The Titan's blade shall never die.
Never forgotten.
Oh, right. This is cheaper now. Marigo's minions do not count. Anything with Risen in it does not count towards generating corpses. Thought the Marigar would feel the others lame? I mean, the Marigar will, but not the minions that he summons.
Well met.
Sean 2K became a By the Ebon Blade member.
I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you for buying the Ebon Blade. Bidding for the deck that we're currently playing.
The more you struggle, the better. A dark deed to defy death. Think fast. Think fast.
Okay, this should line up nicely with the Primus into chowing down on it.
Roffle, I made a resolution to stop spending money on super chats. So thanks for giving us these free ones, much appreciated.
No, I hate to be the one to break your resolution, but they're still not free. I'm sorry. Well, that's a big minion. And now this is a big minion. But thank you, Cathandrian, for the bits. That generates a lot of corpses. Can use the Marigar to deal with the Ox, potentially.
That feels good.
It's a great draw for this spot, actually.
Run for help!
Symbol of death.
I already attacked my ancestors.
It's concerned the opponent would charge the Slagma. I wasn't. It would have been funny, though.
Ooh, the red one tastes like cherries.
Oh, what's this one do?
I got this. That feels
What did that even cast?
Well met.
Only 47 months? Seems like just yesterday that you were playing Wild Reno Dragon Priest. Rough met.
It does seem like just yesterday. Thank you, Anubinator, for the 47 months. Really appreciate that. So that doesn't look like lethal to me. So what are we doing here instead? Maybe this is lethal? No, probably not, but at least we can freeze this.
Hurry up.
my pain doesn't compare to your pain.
I don't really see a good reason to draw cards right now. other than maybe to generate some corpses. I can deal with that later if I really need to, but this gives me the potential to just get...
Off the top rope!
Never mind. Already seen one sanitize at least, but they could have another of those. Alright, it's time for the first marrow goer.
Everybody needs a cast.
Hell yeah.
The scourge will wash over this world as a form of death and destruction.
Think fast!
Job done. What story will you give my work? Try this one on.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Death cannot be bound. Bound torment!
Food for the world.
Nice. Less nice. Bellowing? Yeah. Doesn't change the bomb breakpoints, so I'd have to draw 4 in a row, which is very unlikely. So, neat. You're welcome, Ted. It's unfortunate. It's just good still, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for. But like, these other two are atrocious. So, we gotta go with this one. It's pretty good. So we just take it. Runic Helm seems fun though. I can assure you that getting a bunch of just abysmal, unplayable cards in my hand is not very much fun. There is no world in which it is ever Runic Helm, or at least not one that I've encountered. It's the best treasure for Plague DK. I mean, honestly, altogether now is fine. I would rather have the Battlecry one that draws me a card, though. Mummy Magic is also pretty frequently a take.
Sai versus Rattlegore! Finally, a real fight!
Runic Helm is a great passive for when you want to overdraw half your deck and mill the other. Yeah, but Chat still always advocates for it. Alright, let's keep the early game minions. People only play Rattlegore and Duels. Clearly not, no. We have seen just as many Rattlegores as we have other warriors this run.
Me have that for you.
I get those embraces a little spooky, but it could fuel the Primus at least.
Now, where did I put my explosives?
This looks like a familiar opener.
Think fast.
Probably no reason to show the staff just yet. Is this some new deck that hasn't been around yet? No, I think it's just... I was gonna say, I think it's just people getting stuck with Powderman as a result of the early showdown buckets, but...
Citadel stands strong.
Need to figure out a way to find like a poisonous, sorry, I need to give this poisonous, or a way to give this poisonous. This is not going well for me at all. The Hagatha is carrying pretty hard.
Everybody needs a castle.
I want to Jigsaw, but what happened to all the Dragon Druids? Well, haven't you heard? Everybody only plays Rattledore now. For in Duels.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
Think fast.
It's so frustrating how strong the bombs are here. Wait, I had a clear with the Chain Guardian, didn't I? Doesn't really matter. I don't have a way to heal enough here. I would have been at 1 health with an abundance of bombs in my deck and no real way to clear, so. Let's go Book of the Dead. This is actually quite a lot of corpses, isn't it? Maybe that's better for setting up the triple Marrowgar. Probably would rather have the crop rotation than the corpse farm, just because we want to be generating corpses, not spending them. Bomb should be replaced by the improvised explosive card, which has the same text but only does 3 damage. Yeah, that would have definitely saved me last game. Made all the difference in the world.
Sai versus Scarlet.
Sai.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
All right. I always main deck Steam Cleaner for Rattlegores, but I know that doesn't work in this deck, really. Well, to be fair, it doesn't work great in any deck, but that's all right.
Think fast.
It is a good way to like completely blow up your bucket offerings in a lot of decks, though.
Reach for the skies.
Hey, they've got Runic Helm. It's a 3-mana card that generates some corpses.
Think fast.
Hey, welcome, Blue Train. Is there a better love story than Chat and Steam Cleaner? If there is, I haven't heard it. This into this is pretty reasonable.
We do what the living cannot.
Might as well hold the weapon for a bit. This into this is also reasonable.
We do what the living cannot.
It's a good pickup. At least it's 5 mana. And it generates more corpses. Okay, we're actually getting decent altogether now value this game.
Candle much lighter.
Think fast.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then chat goes and bends, not unexpectedly. Certain as the sun, rising in the east. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, sticky finger and steam cleaner.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you, Cathandrian. Okay, that's actually kind of good for them here. But... Is there a reason for the arm guards, or were the alternatives that bad? I mean, the reason for the arm guards is because it was the best choice I was offered. Well, arguably. I don't want to play them out to just get eaten by the Frostmourne.
The better.
Run for help!
Icy resolve.
Think fast.
But Staff of the Primus is one of the best cards in our deck.
Overeager.
So getting it on turn 1 every game is pretty strong. Like, the other alternative, one of the alternatives was not Runic Helm. That was the second passive. Runic Helm, stay winning. I don't remember what the alternatives were, but I do know that they weren't. There's Crystal Gem. My first passes were actually pretty reasonable. Crystal Gem and small backpacks. All of which were probably just kind of good enough. Apocalypse is actually pretty reasonable for the odd chance that we run into like an Infinite Arcane deck that actually plays the Infinite Arcane before killing us. Another staff. And another Cavaldier. Still no Hell Yeah though, but this seems good enough. Neutral minions to give you mana. Yeah, Runic Helm and Mulch Madness were the second passives. Those are against altogether now. I'm not sure why that's being discussed when the question was about arm guards. You would know if double Hell Yeah actually stack. How would you imagine them stacking? The cards, when you play two of them, do what the words say they do. So it shuffles three plagues into the opponent's deck, and when they draw them, they get shuffled back in. And then if you play two of them, after they draw a plague, they get shuffled back in. I appreciate that, David. Glad you're liking the content. Okay. This is about when the deck starts getting
Finally, a real fight.
pretty strong. Wonders could mess up their combo. I don't know. Probably just want to rush things down though.
Think fast.
Just this hand isn't great at yet, but it does have the Baron. Oh. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh. That's repulsive. That is going to be tough to have not just auto win the game right now. I don't think that's a good use of their point, but it's fine.
Think fast.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
I just need to get to the Staff of Scales, I guess. It's not good for their combo, but just good overall. I mean, it buys them time to set up the combo, though, right? So it is, in fact, good for their combo. Because I do have to clear it if I ever want to do damage to the opponent's face, you know?
Share my pain.
We only need one.
Think fast.
Professor Slate based on the character from Futurama. No, I think you've got that backwards.
The citadel stands strong.
Don't put it back.
Think fast.
Sure do have some weapons. Wow. Value. What if we just did this?
Think fast. Icy resolve.
Don't put it
And then
back.
this is kind of a liability. Oh, just absolutely sniped right there. My God. Hey, welcome, Insta. Appreciate the kind words.
The loss will be mourned than you. Yeah, think fast. We have that for you.
Overdraw something important? Like the Mecha Leaper, maybe? No. The scroll. I think we're probably just shoving the Marrogar next turn. Assuming there is a next turn. I think it's pretty likely there is. Unless... yeah. We're fine.
That feels good.
Think fast. Wash over this world as a swarm of death and destruction.
Not exactly the hit I was looking for, but we do have big numbers on the board at least.
Happy New Year, Roffle, and happy first of your 367 birthdays this year.
God,
May
I'm
all
getting
your
old.
fraud be successful and your livers plentiful this year.
Appreciate that, Benno. I wish you hadn't aged me up so much, but I guess I do appreciate the super chat nonetheless.
Do you hear?
Oh, I'm low on time.
Bone Storm.
Well met.
Surface. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Name checks out. This actually seems like a pretty good bucket. Gets me more corpses. We do be getting a lot of farm hands, though. If this were a crop rotation, I would probably take it. But I don't really want the corpse farm. Alright. Give me a moment. I will return shortly. All right.
Hey Roffle, this is the Census Bureau. Because of all your birthdays, you've actually been eligible to retire 5.4 times by now, so you can collect 6 social security payments per month. I just need your social security number and we can start the payments.
Oh man, I was so excited there for a moment, but I know better than to share my social security number with you, Brian. You almost got me though. Thank you, Collie.
Sai versus Darius.
I am in position.
Finally, a real fight.
We probably do want the Tomb Trader in this matchup, maybe even the crop rotation as well. This hand just seems fine. Welcome, Jizzy.
I, Brian, hold more power than you humans can imagine. I can make anyone say anything I want, just look, wow. I just made Roffle say wow. Tremble me immortals.
Wow. Wait. Thank you, Nordu, for brainwashing me.
Now, where did I put my foot?
It's giving Brian way too much power.
Think fast.
Alright, again, we've got a decent hand for this matchup. Just need to not let things get away from us. especially in terms of the board. That is an awkward shape for me. It's a 5-mana card, so it'll likely be playable here. Probably the mech buff. Oh, okay. Opponent just got gnomed. I don't think we're in a good spot right now, both in terms of our draw and like the board state. It's not really where we want to be. That's not the end of the world, at least.
The loss will be more than used.
You don't have a weapon at the moment, so until I need to get this down, there's probably no benefit to swinging in.
For honor and glory.
We absolutely have to take the Glory Chaser off the board here.
We only need one.
Never forgotten. Never forgotten.
We only need
Think
one.
fast.
Still no reason to swing yet.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Now where did I put
Jeez.
my explosive?
Guess we're taking 8.
Think fast.
Here's the punish for not taking that swing sooner, I guess. Certainly not the punish I considered. That's a problem for me.
Do some sludge.
Any Marigars? No. Oh no.
Me have that for you.
I think we're in trouble here. We're 1 card off, probably turning this game around. How do they get bailed out by that? They just took a random 1 and 3. Pure Cold seems fine. let's go with the Mortician and the Dark Transformation, I guess. Seems better than this one. Definitely better than the Showdown. Thought it was lowest health enemy. Yeah. Everything was at 2.
Sai versus Rattlegore.
Finally, a real fight.
It's a good curve. Ugh, Idols is always spooky though.
Armor! Lightly
Currently at 2 losses.
Yeah, me have the best for you.
The citadel stands strong.
So fresh.
Think fast. Think fast.
Gotta keep shuffling where we can, I think. It's not likely I'll really want to
That feels good.
like attack into their minions, I don't think.
Everybody needs a castle.
Hell yeah. Let's find another one.
Everybody needs a castle.
I say resolve. Think fast. Job's done.
So Bellowing Flames is the reason we went for anti-magic shell.
You have earned an eternity of torment. Job's done.
Could also use this on the ghoul, which is pretty strong, I would think.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
The citadel stands strong.
Damage good.
Job's done.
watch them.
Share my pain.
This will likely force the sanitize. But then we just go here into Ghoul, I think.
I got this.
No way, they bellowing their own minion here, right? Okay. Uh-oh. It's the first disconnect in a while.
Well met.
Happy New Year's.
Hey, appreciate the 3 months, Calf. Happy New Year to you, too. Let's see what's in here.
Everybody needs a castle.
That feels good.
Donating for a chair so Roffle can sit down.
I mean, I have a chair. I just choose not to use it, but thank you, Goofy Lord. I sometimes forget, like, YouTube chat is super weird about the chair thing.
Think fast.
YouTube chat is weird in general, I think. Both chats can be weird. Sometimes different types of weird, sometimes the same.
Think fast.
Oh.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Couldn't clear. At least not both of them.
The rules decide your fate.
How reliable is the face freeze here?
Unholy, symbol of death.
My pain doesn't compare to your blade.
Probably not terribly. Maybe I should have waited for after the Scourge to play all these ghouls.
My blade be thirsty. It's a symptom of life. It's a symptom of life.
Get your own minion, please. It's the opposite of what I wanted to have happen there. Alright, no muncher maybe? That's good. It's been a long time since we've seen a Bonerman. It's their second excavate.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Feels good. Run for help!
The Titan's blade shall never die!
Think fast. Think fast.
Need to trade off into that. I do get the clear. But we also get the Marrowgar. Let's go real tall here.
Will be mourned and used.
Think fast. Wash over this world as a form of death and destruction. Think fast.
Job done.
This pretty much requires them to have a Badlands Brawler, I think.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
That step was your last.
Didn't they kind of just need to go face here and pray that they somehow draw enough bombs off for me?
one.
Marigar hard carry. What? Thanks for the options. Let's just grab the farmhands. Never hell yeah. Part of it is just our bucket allocation is not ideal. So we haven't seen a whole lot of Titans buckets to begin with. I'll be right back. It's a good resource online that explains how the buckets work. Probably on the Duels Reddit somewhere. But basically, the buckets right now just give you cards based on the sets that your starting deck had. Alright. It's only a matter of time before we started queuing into the Dragon Druids again, I guess. Do you miss the old system? I never played on the old system, so I have no capacity to miss the old buckets. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
Think fast.
Yeah.
Think fast.
This doesn't feel great.
You can imagine what it may have been like and then wax poetic about how much better it was. That's what chat seems to do, at least.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know if I should model my decision making off of chat though. Not entirely sure they have everything figured out. But thank you, Collie. Or at least not nearly as well as they think they do. Alright, please no shoot man here.
Everybody needs a cast.
The loss will be more than you.
Yeah, welcome, Lady Gaga. You even said please and they still did it? Yeah, it's, you can't expect politeness from a Dragon Druid.
Everybody needs a cast.
Well met.
Happy New Year, Roffle. Woohoo.
I appreciate that, Lady Gaga. Thank you for the 10 months. I don't know what those sounds that Brian was making were. But I hope they reflected whatever it is you were trying to convey. Didn't know about Hearthstone Duels Reddit. It's mostly rants and 12 win screenshots. So, same as every other Hearthstone subreddit.
You can't touch them. Think fast.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits.
And this is why we forged
We
early.
must stop this corruption.
We even kept the Forge Man to begin with. Just need to get a whole lot of corpses going for the... for the Mirrogars.
No better.
My pain doesn't compare to your
Me have
plague.
that for you.
That feels good.
Well met.
It's unfortunate for me. Gothart, thank you for the sub.
The scourge will wash over this world as a form of death and destruction. Think fast.
Good time to draw that. But their Fi is most certainly online at this point, right?
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
That's low value at least. That's not how Rush works.
me have that for you.
Get a corpse from that.
Job done.
So they have 2 dragons in hand.
That feels good.
Assume the alternative was Ignis Poison, AoE Death Rattle proc with the staff. Yeah, that's a massive overreaction then. Like, deletes the Ignis from our potential outs. One of them was Fi, you're right, thank you. I had already repressed the memory of the Fi. So we go bump, play the down with the ship, swing. We're probably drawing at some point in here.
Titan's flame shall never die!
I need more mana.
Run for help!
Lightboard is coming! Think fast!
Alright, just don't get giga scammed by these plagues, I guess. Or not the plagues, the pressures. How did they not hit a plague there? Baby rage. They must have a Book of the Dead in there or something. It's not going to do it.
Think fast. Think fast.
All right. Oh, no, that's the same one we had earlier. Let's go Creepy Curio for the additional corpse generation. We got, this is the second hilt though, we didn't get the blade earlier. Still no hell yeah. It's alright, we've got 5 staves. Anyway, the end of that game is why we didn't give up the Odin to clear the board and instead used it to win the game. Onu. Thank you for the 9 months of buying my beard. I'm dual wielding streams and stealing all of Roffle's bandwidth every time he disconnects. I laugh evilly. Oh. Guard making the cost reduction significant. Did it? It kind of did very little there. Weren't we already on 10 mana?
Sai versus Fireheart.
I won't go easy on you. I dislike imitators.
Finally, a real fight.
Someone won this on 2. This is unlikely to get much value in this matchup, so we send it back. It's honestly probably just a really poor matchup unless I get a really aggressive start and maybe find a Helia at some point.
Think fast.
What?
That feels good.
Okay. It's looking like some of my previous opponents right now.
Could you repeat that?
Oh, they have Scrying Orb. My god. This is rough. Is this OTK Mage? Yes, it is. Good guess.
Have much time.
Oh, they're just cycling it.
Well met.
Can I move just as well as others move?
Absolutely, I believe in you. Thank you, Stagray.
Think fast.
Next turn is likely just going to be the crop rotation to take that off the board before it kills me. This is the pretty much the exact setup I was going for when I played this deck last stream, but we did not get offered these passives and instead got pretty poor passives. Okay, this lines up pretty nicely. And here I doubted the gnomes. A huge mistake. Next turn we're playing double Baron. Unless we find something better to do, which seems unlikely.
The citadel
Do that later.
The citadel stands
I'm gonna try and find another staff. Can do it next turn even.
A clear garden for a clean
The loss will be mourned. And you. I say resolve! I say resolve!
So it seems likely this is an expensive card. That's less than ideal. That's fine though. They can't even activate that if they wanted to. I do not really feel good about giving them cards at this moment.
Everybody needs a castle. Great harm.
I say resolve! Yes, ma.
This could make a huge difference. And it helps with the Stitch Tracker as well as the Marrowgar. might even just eat some big damage. That's a shame. That said, this is pretty good. Probably wish they'd save that earthquake now. I mean, does it do much? 7? Yeah, does quite a bit. But so did the previous board. So I don't necessarily fault them for making the play that they did.
Did you graduate with honors?
Ogre.
The storm is in me.
You have to read this one.
Rip.
To the library!
It's not actually good to take another Marigar here, I don't think. 3 is probably enough. Definitely overcommitted the previous turn. I mean, that's really easy to say with the power of hindsight. But I don't know that the decision that they made was incorrect based on the information that they had.
Spells be the greatest weapon of all.
Finally, a real fight.
This is gonna be a rough one. Yeah.
Think fast.
Just gotta get as many plagues in there as possible, I guess. To be fair, we also have no idea what other cards they were holding either. Yeah, so that's why saying that their play was an overreaction is a bit silly, right? We don't have the information to say one way or another.
Think fast.
Really don't like any of these. Twist is blocked because there is no twist this month. That's the twist. I don't know if they've said when it's back, but maybe February. M. Night Shyamalan level storytelling, yeah. This is just
Think fast.
not a fun matchup, is it? I'm just gonna be struggling for a while, and then we'll just kind of die, I think. Cindergosa gives them a copy. Sure. But that could fill their hand. Which, like, we have very few outs here, so we have to go for, like, pretty goofy plays. Because most of my cards simply do not do anything in this matchup.
Are we really going to do this?
Well, on the bright side, it's not like we have much of a chance of winning here anyway.
It's not a competition. I'm too good.
Still no Hell Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but like Hell Yeah wouldn't really change the outcome. In fact, Hell Yeah would be a liability in this matchup. Like, we're just kind of hard countered at the moment.
I see insanity.
Everybody needs a casket.
So
Finally, my ancestors unleashed.
Jeez. 0 for 2. Ring of Black Ice is really frustrating. Yeah. It isn't really the issue right now, though. The issue is, like, even with Ring of Black Ice, they would have a massive advantage in this matchup. Rip. Oh, we did our best. Honestly, 8 wins with what became a pretty big abomination of a deck isn't too bad. Like, we didn't get great passives, we didn't get any Hell Yeahs. I'll take 8 on this.